again, part 181. So, and Renning, before you choose my first recruit. First recruit.
We're almost there. Tomorrow, we head to the tower.
Do not worry, Your Majesty. We will be right beside you. Though long tested by the trials of the goddess Astra, we shall overcome and our mission will be laid to rest.
Yes. What we do now, we do not only for the people of Crimea, but for all of the people of Pelleas. Yes, we shall succeed.
You're a courageous queen, indeed.
Who said that? Uncle Renning, are you alright now?
Don't I look it? I stand before you in full health. Thanks to your force, of course.
Wonderful, I'm so relieved, Uncle! Duke Renning?
Lucia, you have my gratitude for looking after Elincia so diligently. Bastain and Geoffrey, everyone, you have my sincere thanks.
Please, Duke Renning, it is our joy to serve Her Majesty. Our loyalty extends beyond the Queen. Please do not forget that.
Thank you. I appreciate your concert, especially yours, Bastain. I stand by you, my lord. You have ever been my most loyal and clever confidant. Was it possible for you to acquire the things I desired? Indeed, my lord. For you to warm, I owe my mastery of sublimes, esoteric, and arcane. No task is too difficult. Your sword, your armor, and your faithful steed, you stand ready. At the battlefield shall know your valor once more. You haven't changed a bit, Bastain. Always the clever one. Your praise is too much, my lord.
Uncle, you intend to join the fight. Please, you mustn't push yourself too hard.
How things have changed. I might take orders from my niece on what battles I am allowed to fight in. I'm not a princess to be cuddled and kept safe behind the vanguard. Stefan, Elincia, I'm a knight of Crimea, and I will be one until I die. As long as I live, as long as I am able to walk, but as long as I draw breath, I shall fight. It is my duty.
I understand. Swear to me, then. Swear that you won't die. That you won't ever leave me alone.
I swear to you that I will never leave you behind. I swear upon my pride as a knight and upon my love for my country. Now, Your Majesty, please grant me the honor of protecting you in battle.
Oh, Uncle. You may have to compete for that whole role, I think.
Duke Renning, I will not give up my place as the commander of the Royal Knights, even to you. Let's take it outside then. Perhaps I'll remind you why you have and never won a match against me. As you wish, Duke Renning. I will also show you that I have spent 3 years preparing solely to defend the Queen Form from harm. I have made it my life.
Uncle, and Geoffrey, you too? Bastain, do something!
Truly, I shall have to. After all, a match between such stalwart warriors needs to be judging. I believe I shall volunteer my services. Excuse me.
Bastain! Oh, Your Majesty, let them be. Lucia, are you studying with them too? Doesn't all of this remind you of a scene in a million from years ago? Tomorrow is full of uncertainty. We may live and we may die. Yet here we are, enjoying a little sense of high drama from glory-filled past. I'm glad of it. That's true. It's like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Why don't we follow the and we should enjoy our fight night together? Of course, Your Majesty.
Well, I think that's about it. Well, Stefan, if you go on, what can I do for you, Goddess Uni?
You're very strange. What are you?
As a strange question, especially coming from you. Did you create all of us?
I didn't create anything. All of those are Bjork. But I know there are, because I have watched them change and grow over time. You're not something I have seen before.
I'm the same as the girl you dwell inside.
Oh, but Micaiah was the only one. She could hear my voice and sing the Golden release. But I learned that others existed. There's that boy who was always with Ike. Or the little girl who stays by the Queen of Crimea.
There are several in my village as well. There are my comrades. We all live under the same fate, and carry the same curse in our blood.
When you say these words, what do they mean? Why are you cursed?
It means that we carry the blood of both Bjork and Luguz. Bjork call us branded, and Luguz call us parentless.
Does that mean your parents are Bjork and Luguz?
Not always. It means that Luguz are Bjork, and Bjork mixed blood somewhere along the line. Bjork and Luguz rarely associate in that way from them to conceive. A child together is an even rarer event. What's strange is that the child bears no Luguz characteristics. It's just a normal Bjork infant. However, the Luguz blood lies asleep waiting in the child's veins.
Oh!
One day, the Luguz blood shows itself, marking the child's blood with a brand. How old is that girl, I don't think she's as young as she looks. The other curse is that we age differently from Bjork. It depends on what Luguz blood the child has, but it always shows how fast we age.
Micaiah says that's true. She's listening to every word you say. Please continue.
The Luguz blood gives her Renning unnatural powers. Bjork fears and distrust us because they can't understand those abilities. Luguz are even worse. They treat us like we're phantoms, refusing to acknowledge us as we don't even exist.
I see.
It's easy to hide among Bjorks. You just cover the brand, avoid getting close to another to annoy anyone. I never settle down, pretend you are all normal. Luguz are different. They can sense what we are. They have an instinct for it. Not all the Luguz know for sure, but the sharp ones figure it out instantly. Others just feel uneasy around us. Some never figured it out, but they are surrounded by ones who do. Either way, the Luguz would never talk to us voluntarily. Why do you pay attention to someone who doesn't even exist?
Why doesn't that make any sense? How did things get like that?
I would like to know how that as well. It's said that union between Luguz and Bjork is a crime, because they look against the gods. That's why we have always been told.
That's silly. I've never heard anything of the sort. Why are you laughing?
It's been a lie. It's all been a lie. For hundreds of years, we faced persecution, abuse, and isolation, and for what? A lie. What's not to laugh about?
What's happening? This is all wrong. Why did history get so distorted? Was it at a particular place and time? I don't understand. I've been asleep for too long.
Yeah, come back on a little select conversation too. The view. Caineghis, fireman, I think we need to be here. I have something to give you. Hey, it's called Urvan. if I remember correctly, I borrowed it from your father's grave. Why, honestly, I have no idea. But I felt a sudden urge to visit Grills' grave on the morning of our journey. But I told you, Giffca, my idea for a little side trip. He said he thought the same thing. I believed we were going to your father's grave by a divine message from the goddess. When I saw your father's eggs, I was convinced that I had to take it to you. I felt that's what your father would have wanted. Maybe he and my mother are looking over us from somewhere else. Alright, it's my father's, so it's only right that I take it. I got revenge and they killed Grill. So that means the fireman can do that. Folk, over here. Looking for you still, like trying to find spilled ink at night. It's part of the job anyways. You've grown quite a bit since the last time I saw you. Everyone loves telling me that. You were standing to look like Grill. That might be true, too. He said my dad. I didn't expect to see you here. Did someone from this camp hire you? Sure did. I see. It's good to have you on our side under any circumstance. Why did you call me over? I have to return something for you. What the? What's all this money for? It's 550,000 gold. You paid me the last time around. Well, minus my expenses, that sort of thing, of course. Even so, there's a lot of it here. Well, the contract ended sooner than expected, I guess. You did a lot for us back then. I didn't even get a chance to thank you. It was a job. There's no need to thank me. I know. But if you hadn't told me the story of my father, I would never have know about his past, so thanks, folk. Yeah. So, anyhow, you have your money back. See you later. Did he really just get embarrassed because I thanked him? What a weird guy. 2,000 gold. 20,000 gold. Are you serious? Yeah, it's our revenge now. It's our father's revenge now. Sheena, I think we got that problem right now. Alright. I think we're gonna have to end this video part here, folks. Pray me a lot. Dragons